I'm Cindy Gray, and I have a series of videos and audios about yoga and the spirit of health. And it's based on a book I wrote years ago called The Spirit of Health, Mind to Toe Self-Care for Women, and it's also for men as well. Everyone can benefit from it. So I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about how to sit for meditation. If you're going to be sitting, as they call it, meditating, it's sometimes called sitting, you can be sitting on the floor in a cross-leg position. Sometimes that's not easy for people to do, so especially people that are new to it. So you can use yoga blocks to bring yourself up off the floor, working yourself up higher. If you'd like 2 more blocks, and you'd have 2 and 2 under your bum. So you would be basically having your knees either at the level of your hips or below. You can bring them down, and that's nice. You could put a blanket over these blocks too to make them even more comfortable. They're pretty comfortable. So I would recommend this for learning to sit for meditation. Sometimes just sitting alone in general can be difficult for our shoulders. So you may want to do some stretches before you start, rolling the shoulders back, reaching fingertips back, stretching out, stretching up, and just kind of landing in a position with ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, head is over heart, chin parallel with the floor, imaginary string on the crown, lifting you up, and you can sit like that. And if your feet start to fall asleep, you need to move them around. You might even have to extend them out. Sometimes people do that if their feet start to fall asleep. And that's why we do have Hatha Yoga, which is the physical yoga, and it was invented thousands of years ago by some ancient yogis. And they created the physical yoga to support the body so that it can sit longer in meditation. If you have to lean back against something, which isn't normally advisable in meditation, but if it can help you sit for a while, then why not start there? You could slide all the way back to the wall behind you and have your upper back pressed against the wall, tailbone, where you can touch the wall or pretty close, and just give yourself a little support with the wall behind you, and that's okay. And if you need to have a chair to sit low, you can get one of those stadium chairs. They're like a little miniature lawn chair, so garden chair. So those are handy to have. And you can toss a blanket over those to make them softer. You could put yoga blocks on either side of the chair to stack them up and make space for your arms. So whatever can get you into the position that you're comfortable and that you can sit and go into your meditation. So that's that. Another way, of course, to do it is to lie down. And basically, when you lay down for meditation, you want a really comfortable spot where you can stretch out, you won't be disturbed. Same with your seating, too. You want to be able to just sit. You want to have comfortable clothes on, have nothing disturbing you, and you would lay down in a Savasana posture. This is considered Savasana. It's called the sponge or the dead man's pose too, but it's called Savasana. And the chin would be parallel with the body, the neck. And in Savasana, the feet are loose, and they're about a fist or 2 distance apart. Your palms would be skyward, fingers would naturally curl. You want to bring your shoulder blades down, maybe a little bit of rolling them, maybe a little bit of torso movement. Think about the belly, the center, solar plexus, the area of the target. I often talk about the target. A lot of people cannot lay flat. It's hard for them. So you can put blocks under your legs. You can put blankets over the blocks and build up so that your legs are like that. That might get you onto a prone position, a laying down position for a little bit longer. It might be also where you need a little bit more height for your neck In that case too, use your yoga mat, roll it up, use your blankets, create a comfortable spot so you can relax, so your jaw can soften, your eyebrows will get soft in your face. Anything that's bringing your attention to it, give a little bit of a nudge and then just tell it to relax. And this is basically the position you can go into when you're doing a laying down meditation. You want to make sure you don't fall asleep if possible. You can wear an eye cover too. I swear by eye covers. I love eye covers. And they're great when you sit out in the sun and you can just cover your eyes but still be out in the sun. So it's nice to lay that way. You can also slip a crystal or a favorite stone or something in there so that it's in place with your third eye. So that's a really nice way to be. And that's how you would lay for your relaxation, your meditation basically. Shavasana is a lot more to it in terms of how you lay and ways to think about it. But this is basically for meditative purposes. So you can sit or lay down. Certainly you could sit on your couch if you wanted to for meditation. But there's some proper postures that help to facilitate going deeper into meditation. It also helps the breath line, the breathing work better when you're sitting or laying down like this. So with that, I will close and invite you to watch more videos. And this one is also geared for when you do some of my meditations that I will have audios and videos for. So with that, I will end and say namaste. Thank you very much. Which means, by the way, the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.